Welcome back to J&J Talks, the podcast where real stories meet raw conversations. This week, we're sitting down with actor, activist, and performer William Porter. We'll dive into it from the wrestling ring to the stage and the screen. We'll be talking authenticity, identity, and the passion it takes to chase multiple dreams at once. But that's not all. We've got a huge announcement. If this episode hits 300 likes, the one and only Junior Handy will be smashed through a table by a professional wrestler. That's right, it's coming soon, and it's going to be epic. So buckle up for laughs, inspiration, and unfiltered storytelling. This is J&J Talks, powered by GG Productions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? This is J&J Talks podcast. It's Junior Handy back in the house, guys. You already know it. Joining us today for episode 3 of Through Their Eyes is the one and only, guys, William Porter.
Yes, thank you for having me, guys. I'm so happy to be here.
Guys, I just want to say quick, you've seen them in the ring, you've seen them on stage, and more importantly, guys, you're about to see them today on J&J Talks podcast, guys, and we're going to get into some crazy topics and into depth of who William Porter is and what William Porter thrives to do every single day, and we're going to show you that today. But we have who in the house today?
Jose Villa.
And joining him,
Austin, let's go.
the always returning guest, and more than everyone here, guys, who do we got behind the camera? The one and only GG Productions with the visuals.
What's up, everybody?
Hey,
how's it going off camera?
Woo! Let's clap for production. So today, William, I again want to say thank you for coming on the podcast.
No problem. Glad to be here.
Yeah, a lot of us been talking about today's episode, and we've been extremely excited to get into some crazy topics with you. And you know, every single Sunday we post and we thrive, and we're trying to get better episodes. And I really think this one's going to top a lot of our episodes, especially with the Through Their Eyes series. So, I have a couple questions for you today when it comes to your production, what you do through theater, through film, and through fighting. So before I actually get onto these questions today, is there anything you would like to say to the people that are watching? Any new people? Any returning guests?
I would love for you guys to take out of this episode that you can do it if I can do it. You can do it with $0. Not really. But you can do it by doing it. You don't need all this extravagant money. And I'm hoping my story resonates with you a little bit.
Definitely. That was actually a really great way of saying it, because one reason we actually started J&J Talks, which a lot of our followers know, is we're trying to change people's perspective on daily life problems, struggles, and just things, people doubting themselves. So yeah, exactly. Guys, listen to William here. But I want to say on the very first thing today is when you started your acting, what first clicked for you when it came to acting?
To be honest, I just kind of discovered it. It was like a natural ability to me, and I just became very passionate about it in a way. You know, not even just being behind camera, but sitting in my room, you know, opening these monologue books and just working away at it, and, you know, pushing myself to be better.
Yeah, definitely. So that, would you say that's what drew you in, like, when it came to, because, like, you know, one question I have is, WWE, what everyone loves, professional fighting, professional wrestling. Is that one thing that drew you in when it came to your acting, your fighting, or just hence theater? Like,
I think I discovered wrestling around 8.
Mhm.
I discovered theater beforehand, actually. It was a community theater production of Cats, first show I ever seen.
check it out.
But only Andrew Lloyd Webber. No, nobody knows who that is. But the fact that wrestling has all those things, it has the thing of film, it has theater, anything can go wrong. But just seeing all of it come together is that meaningful moment of holy shit.
Poetic.
Yeah, and the storylines. And if you find yourself not fitting in with other crowds, the wrestling fans, no matter who you are, you always find yourself with that crowd.
Yeah.
And you're accepted for who you are. Most
I
of the
like
time.
that. Yeah, most of the time.
As long as you're not an asshole.
Dude. So, on that, growing up, theater, film, sports, hence wrestling, which grabbed your attention first in those 3 industries?
Who? Well, I already said theater.
Yeah, yes.
So I would say the second thing was probably sports. I started playing sports when I was young, very young. I think I was like 5 the first time I played a sport, and that was baseball. The little T.
Hey,
the little T
Austin in the house.
Those kids swinging at nothing moving and still not hitting the ball.
Struggles.
Yeah. And I really enjoyed it. I played for a few years and then I stopped playing, and I didn't play again until high school. So
Really?
Yeah.
What actually got you back into it?
Just the love of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I loved baseball, and I still do.
Yeah.
I can sit there 7 days a week, watch every team play.
Hey.
No matter who the team is. Same with hockey.
What's your favorite team?
I'm a Blue Jays fan, but people aren't gonna like this next one. I'm a bit of a Mets fan as well.
GG in the house. Now that's viral.
At least they're not the Yankees.
Yeah.
True.
That's hilarious. Well, yeah, that's a great way of saying it, So, another question on your on this whole just getting into all of these industries when you're a young buck, having all these dreams. What's your most memorable early performance or match that you can remember? It can be sports. We could start off sports, go to theater, and then bring it back to to.
Ooh.
The last.
I'm gonna jump the page a little bit here.
All right.
So I'm gonna start with theater. I mentioned how Cats was my favorite show. I also fucking hate it. It's the worst show ever, and that's why it's so memorable to me, because of how much I hate it.
You could have made it better.
What do you hate about it?
Just the lyrics, the melody. If you were to rate any Andrew Lloyd Webber show, it would be at the bottom. Sorry to the theater folks here. I'm gonna get some heat on that one. But
we're getting nice. It's okay. That's funny.
And then wrestling, like, this past year has really been my first year of actually being on ringside and being creative, and it's people like Kyle Boone, baby. Boone. Giving me that chance to, come out with him and be a dickhead, to say the least. That's memorable to me. And, because I'm not sitting in the back doing what I usually do, twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah. You're busy.
I'm busy. I'm keeping busy, and like I'm following all these dreams, and
Catch your dreams, kids.
catch them. And this past year, doing my first film with my friend Lisa, we'll probably get into this a bit earlier, but came from being told we couldn't do it. So it was like doing it and succeeding at it and proving these people wrong is what's sticking with me.
I feel like that can resonate with a lot of people.
Especially when you're told young.
It's like my grade 8 teacher. You told me I couldn't do nothing.
Fuck that grade 8 teacher.
Yeah, heck you, right there, GG Productions.
Go fuck yourself. Sorry.
No, hey man, that's funny. Okay, well, onto this subject. When it comes to your theater and your film, I'm sure a lot of people are wondering this, especially like I said, young bucks that are just getting into these industries, or who are interested in maybe pursuing in these industries. What's the biggest difference between theater and film?
Theater and film, it's all the same drama. But the difference is with film, you can do it over and over and over and over until you have it right. Theater, you're going out there in front of this live audience, you screw up, they're going to know. Where in the film, they can't tell you screw up unless the editor's horrible. Fingers crossed. But you also feed off of the audience better when you're doing theater more. Because you're able to hear it. When you're doing film, it's like that sound. you hear crickets around you.
I should have done that.
So like it's horrible sometimes when you're trying to do film because you get much more nervous being in front of that camera because you don't want to screw up so many times. But you also on stage get so freaking nervous.
That's natural. Because, if you're not getting nervous, you got no soul or something.
Yeah.
Something's fishy about that. Okay? There, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's an OG. You know, I love that guy. Yeah, he's funny. He's actually in Toronto this weekend.
Oh.
I was looking at tickets. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
So, actually on that, let's bring it back to the whole fighting at WWE / professional wrestling. I want to say more professional wrestling. How has it influenced your acting when it comes to fighting? Like how does it feel when you're like in the midst of it? Like let's say when you're fighting, how does that influence your next fight or your next journey, per se, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I don't know if this makes more sense, but I find it's not even acting that's helped me influence wrestling, it's my writing. Because writing, it's like telling a story. So when I'm working in the wrestling, if I'm booking something for somebody or writing a storyline, I'm taking my tricks from writing, the films, the TV, and putting it towards the storyline instead. You have your beginning, your middle, the end.
Yeah.
You can think of wrestling as just this giant movie that just never ends. So you start with your beginning, you move to your middle, and then you move to your end. The ending usually ends something spectacular, a last man standing match.
Yeah.
Ending up with a gusset plate in the head, which these aren't fake. You can feel it.
Let's feel it.
That's pure.
Oh, that's sharp.
Deathmatch wrestling, folks.
Smack you right in the head.
Smack you right in the head.
Well, not you, but you.
It's a journey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely.
And
that's why I wanted to ask that. I feel like,
wow.
Even when it comes to, like your roles and your projects, if I could ask you right now, between all of what you've done through hence theater, film, all of that good stuff. What's the one project that really shaped your journey, could you say?
I would say there's 2 projects right now.
Okay.
Besides the wrestling, that's a whole other journey.
We'll get it right back into that.
We'll get back into that. But the first one would be the film that we just did called Unseen. Because that came from the heart. Not feeling seen. There was a acting coach who I will not name, but she is on a very popular Amazon TV show, folks. Not gonna say names. Not a lead star, but a recurring. Figure it out.
Can people go and find this? If they can, where can they?
So it's not out right now. Just yet. We're working on getting it into film festivals. We're hoping to have it distributed by the end of next year. We took a big risk and we're trying to get it into, I always like to call it to Coachella. Ooh. But it's not Coachella because Coachella's not a film festival.
Yeah.
But it's like the second biggest festival in the United States.
Okay.
I say a lot, just saying. But it was, her telling us that we couldn't, be lead actors in a film, who basically wanted to tell her, go F yourself.
Mm-hmm. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. And do it. Be the lead stars in this film. And that we did. And I've had people tell me it's the best trailer they've seen. And, the fact that they see this whole different side of me that they thought they would never see.
Yeah.
Because I'm a creepy motherfucker.
Hey, sometimes you gotta be like that, right?
Yeah. And then the second show would be called Where I Belong. It's a musical I'm working on at the moment. And it's really, really true to who I am. Trying to find that place where I belong. And the music to it is, I'm hoping, will resonate with people. It's about identity. It's about finding yourself, who you are, overcoming, not being accepted for who you are, and all that.
I like that. That's legit what J&J Talks is about. And, if you guys resonate with us and you're following us, go, go check him out and what what William does. Because at the end of the day, I really feel like if we all get together and show what we can do together, we can definitely make a change.
Exactly.
Right? So thank you for saying that. And, I definitely have to check all that out. I'm gonna check it out. It's already notifications on.
Yes.
Just want to ask you, co-host, is there anything you want to say?
I have a few questions that's completely not on there. I would like to spice things up. I just think of random questions, throw to people.
He's like the cherry on top of the...
I'm the little cherry on top, the little sprinkle, dinkle. But through your whole experience, for every roadblock that you hit, what gave you the motivation to keep going, to keep pushing through?
What's up?
I love my little sprinkles. It makes them sit there and think, what keeps me going?
Yeah, so it's an easy question, but a difficult question.
Yes, very.
Because anyone that knows me, I've been very open the last couple of years about, what they seen in the open doors of me growing up wasn't what happened behind closed doors. Because it was a really shitty situation to be in. And that hearing that voice in my head saying, I can't do it, makes me want to do it even more to prove her wrong. And keep going and keep working and, just basically telling her to go fuck herself, to put it straightforward.
So remember, viewers, if anyone says you can't do it, you can do it.
And tell them to go fuck themselves.
Exactly.
Take that little thing off your shoulder and flick it. Flick it off.
My next question would be, who is your biggest, how do I word this properly? Your biggest influencer from day one, from you going from theater to pro wrestling?
Oh, goodness. I would say probably, my mom. Because no matter what she does it with a smile on her face. And, she keeps pushing forward, no matter the boundaries and the roadblocks. And she always pushes me to do what I want to do. So, stepping in from the theater role to the wrestling role, she's like, do it. If you're going to do it, do it.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
We need more mothers like that out
Yes,
there.
100%. Motherly loves.
Yeah.
And then I guess my last follow-up question would be, out of the superstars or actors, who was your biggest influence?
Oh, that's a good one. There's like a few of them. I'm a big, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fan.
Oh, don't even get me started. I'll leave.
Can you smell
what's cooking?
His versatility in roles that he does, absolutely loves it. But I also am a big fan of the Halloween actors. The way they move.
So Jason's, not Scarface, Leatherface.
Yeah, and they all put their own twist on it. Like
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. That's good.
That's awesome.
Good questions and
thank you.
Really good answers to that. So let's bring it back to the. I have a couple deep questions in a sense. It can be deep or it can be raw. However you want to let the people know. But a little behind the scenes stories. What's something people don't usually see about the one and only William Porter?
I try to be open about everything I do, through social media. But it's also, the heartbreak, the tears that come with everything. It's hard not to take things to heart sometimes. And even though I put this face on of, I'm strong, I'm willing, I also have these breakdowns, of can I do it? Will I do it? And there's been moments where I thought I was done, or
been there, done that.
I recently opened up this year about how I attempted when I was 12 years old. I attempted 13 times.
Yeah.
So and I didn't realize how many people didn't know. Of how shocking it was to them, not knowing, the heartbreak.
You?
Yeah.
Really, you? Yeah.
It there's been a lot of heartbreaking moments, and I try to keep it hidden, but
sometimes you can't really do that. And I'll be real with you too, William. I've had it rough through my life. Not that anyone else hasn't had it just as rough or worse than I have, but the outcome of trying to be successful, trying to really push production, and on top of that, have a family and people that we even said it in our last episode, doubting what you do and the things you do while you're really thriving and really pushing it and trying to show them that you can do it. And I've been there and I've done that, and I just I put on a smile too, because at the end of the day, I break down, I cry. I do it, and it's okay to cry sometimes. It's okay to break down, but at the end of the day, people wouldn't come out and say this like you have today. So thank you for being real with our followers and the people that are watching. It takes
takes courage.
Courage, thank you. It takes courage and strength to actually speak to people and to be known. So thank you. Thank you for that. And thank you guys too. We appreciate you and we love you. Go get your merch.
Gotta drop that line.
Yeah, gotta drop that line. Go get your merch at jjtalkspodcast.square.site. If you don't do it, I'm gonna do it. What? I'm wearing it right now. It's groovy, like I'm in a movie. What's up?
In the words of Nelson Gomez, do it.
Yeah, do it. Exactly.
Or get it.
Yeah. Another great question I have for you today, Will, is what people often get wrong about acting or fighting.
That it's always a lovely space to be in. I will tell you right now. You're wrong. You're wrong. It's not always a lovely space to be in. And we were talking about the multiple stories before, before we started the show.
Production's dying over here.
Yeah. Of, the amount of shitty people between the balance of good people. It's hard to find good people in both businesses. I've been used to, for people to get a director role. Guess what? You didn't get that director role because, we caught on to you were playing us. You wanted the role, but you didn't want to do the work for it. So if you're watching this, that's why you don't have that credit.
Woo! Sorry.
A little spicy there. A little spicy.
I love it.
But also, that it's just fun and games. It's not just fun and games. You're there to do a job. You're there to, move the business forward. You're not there to silly-dally, shit your pants,
At the end of the day, we are professionals, right?
You got to be a professional, even though I'm not using words like a professional right now. To any shitty promoters or shitty, wannabe wrestlers, go fuck yourself.
Hey, we're on J&J Talks podcast. This is what we do.
Keep it real, we keep it raw.
Yeah, we preach on here, baby.
I do apologize for those words.
No, it's all good. But to anyone watching, yes.
If you're offended, you're probably one of those people. Sorry.
Bye.
If you're offended, you're on the wrong channel.
So I have a little question for you on that. How your identity influences your work in acting and activism.
I try to put my, self forward of who I truly am. Not who I am on camera. I want that person to know who I am on camera is who I am off camera. I'm not Nelson Gomez, by the way. I don't kill people for a living. Just making that clear.
I heard you work for the CIA. What?
He's John Wick undercover.
Maybe.
Too funny.
But it's, trying to be your authentic self at no matter the time. I try to find ways to put myself into it. There's Nelson, in Unseen has that little feminine side. When we were filming, it could have been a lot worse. I literally had to have someone show me how to drag a girl out of the bar because I was doing it. I was like, hey, come here. I was doing it so creepy.
It worked about.
Yeah, it worked.
As long as it works.
Yeah. I do it for a reason, okay? Get your shit straight.
Right?
Yeah.
This might have a little bit of what you asked, Jose Avila, when you're asking about who had a big impact on what you do. But this is in a little bit of a different way. It's, mentors or role models who impacted your journey, as in now. Right
now, I would say, Jordan Falco, Ron Falco. Shadow. They've been there in the wrestling industry from day one for me. They are upfront honest with me if it's going to be a good idea, if it's going to be a bad idea. They're like, don't spend all your money. Keep it. Don't be booking these crazy ass matches, which I still do.
But people love it.
They, such a great mentor. And I would say another one is, my mom. And, my dad, they are teaching me from the mistakes they made. So I don't make those same mistakes. Which, as every parent should. Mm-hmm. Not every parent does.
Yep.
And some parents just fucking suck. If you're playing a game right now, every F-bomb I say, take a drink.
Gotcha.
We're probably up to 20.
By the end of this.
It's just, finding these people that, I can trust and tell my ideas to and give me honest feedback. And that's what Jordan and Ron have done.
Okay. I like that. Shout out, shout out to you. Okay, well, we're gonna still stick on the activism and personal growth for a moment here. Could you tell us on lessons from growing up around the arts?
I didn't have a chance to really grow up around the arts because...
Here, take this.
Basically. Because I grew up with my grandparents, who didn't believe arts could be a career. So I didn't really have the chance. The only time I got to do anything in the arts was...
Tough love.
Yeah, was, in school, during school, or after school. So that's where I got to, I really just got back into the arts like 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay.
So it's been that tough boundary of learning. It can be a career. It's just, you got to push for it. And eventually one day you do get there.
Yeah.
It just doesn't come.
Oh, it does.
You got to put the work in. And if you're not willing to put the work in, then it is the career for you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll put a little info on that. I'm like the Canadian Joerogan podcast in a sense, right? I post constantly. I'm thriving. I'm going and going and going. There's times I only get like 50 views per video. 50. I'm like, it blows my mind I'm only at that. But, at the same time, you got to keep it in perspective that I'm building myself like a map that people can follow. It's not just that one video that's going to make me go viral and then what? And I'm just going to disappear? No, I'm building myself something. So, like on that, I find building yourself up, like a resume in a sense, really helps that thrive.
Yes.
Like extremely.
And good for you for doing that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been hard. It's been extremely hard. But, I feel like my story or what I feel is less important than the stories that need to be told out there because I'm a true believer in that there's some beautiful people and beautiful things happening around the world that more people need to hear about, find out about, and maybe explore. That's how I feel. That's how both of us feel. That's why we all do this. You think I want to sit here and talk to a camera? I feel crazy sometimes.
You are crazy. Okay.
No, I love what I do. I love our fans and
Aren't we all crazy?
Oh yeah.
It's what makes the world go round.
I bet you my wife could lose the count on her fingers with how crazy I am. So crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna take this moment actually. Now that we're getting into this episode, it's been a great episode. I want to do a couple quick shout outs. First, I know we said in the beginning, I just want to say shout out to GG Productions for the visuals as always because, guys, you're watching it right now. It looks crisp. It looks amazing on all of these angles. And it would not be possible without you. So appreciate you, Dylan.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. And then another thing is, guys, like I said a couple times throughout this video, guys, go get your merch. Go rep it. Go show your support. But more than anything, go show William the support. Go comment on William's videos, and let everyone know that William's the next upcoming star because I really feel that you have potential. You're showing it. First of all,
Thank you.
First of all, that's why you're on the podcast today. But
Thank you.
I just really want people to know that if we all get together and we really show that support, we can make hence William get the love that he deserves and that he works so hard and thrives so hard to get. So yeah, guys, go show that support. Go get that merch and shout out to everyone on the production team today, guys. Really do appreciate everyone. And I appreciate the followers too. I haven't forgotten about you. Anyone new coming in, any returning followers, guys, you guys are the true ones. Thank you so much. Right, Jose?
Yes, sir.
Right, Austin?
Yep.
Yep.
Subscribe.
Yeah, guys, go subscribe. Go show that support.
Follow.
Yeah, follow.
Whatever you're watching this on. Just do what you're supposed to.
Yeah. It's only one click. You don't even need to pay for it. Isn't that crazy?
And in case if nobody else knows, if you're watching this and you want our other links, go to Facebook.
Yep.
Facebook has all the links, and you can even sign up to be on J&J Talks podcast. So check it out.
Yeah,
What kind of links?
Well,
any kind of links you want to drop.
Yeah. Well, the main thing is on the links, it actually connects you to be on the J&J Talks podcast, or you could be the next fighter on from podcast to punchcast. So if you want to box next year on June 21st, it is, 21st. I believe so. June 21st, we already have a whole bunch of opponents that are going to be going into the ring. I believe we might have from GG Production Dylan in there. I believe 100%. So. 100%.
100% from behind the camera.
We're going to have these two fellers in there. We're going to have the one and only Junior Handy fighting. We have a good friend of mine, Alex. Shout out Alex coming in. A whole bunch of other people. We have someone coming from where?
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Shout out to you, my friend.
My hometown.
Hey, shout out to Hamilton.
I just kind of live there.
I couch surf.
I just kind of live there. My hometown's actually Port Coquitlam.
Is it? Yeah. Nice. Actually, I have a couple of friends that live there. But yes, guys. So, like Will said here, go subscribe. Click that button. Oh, Will. What's a little thing that we wanted to let everyone know today if they want to see maybe a part 2 of William come back, the one and only William Porter?
Yeah, so a couple of things. I have a friend that is more than willing to come here and deal with your ass and put you through a table.
Oh.
But also, I heard that the general manager at Hybrid Championship Wrestling is planning on making an announcement of a tag team championship 3-way. And you know who's not included? The Blacklist Network.
Oh!
And you know what? Blacklist Network has been with Hybrid since day one, Brian Sinclair. And we ask to be added to that match or suffer. Because Bishop of Betrayal knows all your friends.
Ooh.
And there will also be the Price of Power match. And I want my man Alec Rome in that match. And I asked nicely right now. But I will not ask nicely again.
Ooh, so you got your chance right now. You heard it live.
Right on J&J Talks podcast. Run up. Hey, that could have been better said. But if you guys want to see part 2 of William Porter, come with a special guest and smash the one and only Junior Handy through a table, and I believe there might be just more than me that wants to get smashed through that table. Dylan from the GG Productions. Guys, 1,000 likes on this video, and we will have him come back. Probably have him come back regardless because we love Will. Guys, let's show that support. Let's make this happen. We will show up. We will show out. We've done it with the From Podcast to Punchcast. We're gonna do it with the From Podcast to Skycast. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna show you guys so that we're real and we're not just behind the camera. We're also right up in your face too.
You know what else I'll say?
Yeah.
If this video can get 300 likes,
Okay.
I will sign up to fight at this boxing match.
Ooh.
You know what? I'll talk you off. If we can get 500 likes, I'll let one of you guys hit me with the chair.
Oh. Holy shit. Let's just make it 1,000. Let's do it. If we can do 300, we'll have William Porter come on from Podcast to Punchcast. Thank you for saying that. And for 500 likes, guys, we'll have the one and only Jose Avila. Who's going to be doing this? Who's going to be smashing him, guys? Who do we want that to be? Do we want to see Dylan from GG Productions do it? Smash Jose Avila over the back, over the head?
If we get 10,000 likes, hear me out.
Ooh.
I will reach out to somebody big, a big name. I can't promise a certain somebody,
Yeah.
but I can promise a big indie star.
Ooh, shit. On the one and only J&J Talks podcast.
10,000 likes. 10,000.
We'll have a special guest.
And out of my pocket.
Ooh. That's amazing. That is beautiful.
You guys want to see this? You want to see Junior Handy get thrown through a table, Dylan get thrown through a table, and yours truly get beat with a steel chair.
And the one and only William Porter on From Podcast to Punchcast.
Yes. Definitely. So if you want this to happen, drop your likes. Hit that subscribe. Be notified.
And another thing I want to say quickly before we get back in the subject here. If Austin wants to, I'll box him too next year.
I don't know.
With one hand tied behind my back. I'll do it.
I just heard the self-conscious fuck. Oh no. By the way, guys, don't like this video.
Austin, I'm leaving.
I stubbed my toe. I'm out of commission. Workers' comp.
That's so hilarious. So, guys, we're going to get back into subject here. So let's do a little bit of fun behind the scenes stories with you today, Will.
Ooh.
Hey, you ready for this? Hey?
And goes back to the unseen shoot. Great story there. We were trying to film a scene where we're all dead. All of a sudden you hear is, hey. All the camera guys and all the rest of the production team just saying, hey. And I was like, I couldn't control myself.
You died laughing?
I died laughing.
I'm supposed to be dead.
There's my film partner who's dead beside me. She's like, shut up. Be serious. She has to be serious. She's crying over your dead body. Also, we don't know if I'm dead. Just I might be alive. Wrestling. There's a ton of them.
Yeah.
My favorite one was most recent. It was actually on the show on Friday. Dylan didn't even notice, so it's a good thing. I don't think anyone noticed. But I went to go get out of the ring, and I got out the wrong way. So I literally had to slide out.
Oh, did you?
Like that. And I thought I was going to eat shit.
Thank God you didn't?
No, I made it look slick. But the guy across from me
just wormed it out.
He was like, that's not supposed to happen, was it? I was like,
shit, you caught that?
Yeah. I'm supposed to be this ass, this big tough guy, and then there's me looking terrified, and the guy across from me that wasn't supposed to happen, was it? And I was like,
those awkward moments,
yeah.
If you guys have had those awkward moments, comment down below awkwardness, because so funny. I want to see how many people have been through these.
Autism and ADHD create a lot of awkward moments.
Oh, yes, they do. Little thing on autism. I have a son, my oldest son. He has stage 3 autism.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it gets rough. But on the little behind the scene moments, he's the most funniest, and he is a very outgoing kid.
100%.
Yeah, big time. Y'all have the chance to meet my son one day. You're gonna love him. I just wanted to put that in there real quick.
It's hard to find yourself space and people that are willing to accept you when you say that you have autism, because there's different degrees to it, and everyone thinks it's you're autism.
Yeah.
You don't live with autism. You are autism, but not you.
Whoa.
Everyone behind the camera, fucking exact
love
same
you, buddy.
thing. Everyone's like, a nonchalant chirp from Will.
True though. 100% true.
Autism, everybody.
Yeah, back to subject.
He's like, I'm done. Cut.
That's so funny. Guys, if you're not laughing on the camera, you're
You
crazy.
should be.
You should be.
Your soul's dead.
Yeah. Trust me, he knows. He's got freaking red hair. And I could say that because my wife is also redheaded.
Mean ginger.
Yeah, ginger. Yeah, we're not gonna say that though. Okay. Not a lot of people like that word.
I have a ginger friend that I'm told you're not supposed to say redhead.
Really?
Yeah, I've been beat for it.
Well, I thought you're not supposed to say ginger. I thought you're supposed to say redhead.
I say ginger. I've been told to say ginger.
Have I had it backwards?
Fire.
You guys mess with me all my life.
I don't know.
Or is Dylan paying me to mess with you right now?
Whoa. There's the twist.
Now you're gonna be questioning yourself. All
You know, I'm waiting for that day on J Talks podcast where, you know, we have a special guest come in, and the whole time I don't even know it. My whole production team is going behind my back and setting something up. I could just see that. You know, we got production over here making signs. Yeah, no. I just want to also bring out, I believe that you also have something that you want, or something you brought on the podcast on J
fresh
Talks.
from Friday, September 5th.
Hey,
The
guys.
producer.
And this is cruel, and I mean, like, this is crazy, guys.
Yeah.
Say hello to Dylan.
What's up, guys?
I like to call her Barbara,
Barbara.
named after Barbara Streisand.
Because the barbed wire.
Yeah,
Hey.
because she's hardcore with her voice.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. So people think this is, fake barbed wire.
No, it's
It's
not.
not.
Guys, I touched it earlier, and, like, it's sharp. Like, if I go like that, it's going to puncture me 100%.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
This is real.
if you didn't
like,
call it Barbara, I was
that's
going to call it
real.
Betsy.
Oh,
One of the
for
two.
sure.
This is Matthew Grant's favorite,
Hey.
Barbara.
My question for you, have you used this yet?
I haven't,
You haven't?
but Barbara got used on Friday.
Okay.
Barbara was made on Friday.
Ooh. So used and abused.
Yes.
Hey.
Big shout out to Billy, the death
Billy
match.
the Deathmatch janitor.
Shout out.
You can catch him at Canadian Deathmatch Wrestling. And if you're not checking out Canadian Deathmatch Wrestling, you are living underneath a rock. And if you don't like Deathmatch Wrestling, well, there's the door.
Yeah, and if you do, or if you're interested, I'll put it down in the bio, guys. Go check it out. Go show that support. Because, come on, don't you want to see somebody get freaking whacked over the head with this? Head, back, whatever. I wouldn't really say head. Do you guys whack over the head?
Sometimes.
Woo! What do you want to see that?
We need Wade. We live in Wade's world, people. We live in it.
Wayne's World. That's funny. So, this could even tie this in. Favorite moments from stage, screen, or the ring. Would you say that maybe some of your moments are with objects and not just... I feel like your brain went in the gutter.
100% did. I come from a very perverted family. I'm so sorry. Please cut that out.
Okay.
I will take the next, not the next question. I'll answer that question. I'm sorry.
Backstage or sorry, from stage, screen, or the ring. What's your favorite moment?
Oh, favorite moment. There's a couple. I would say definitely creating unseen. I know I mentioned that a lot so far.
Yeah.
But being able to do that with friends and living our dream and, putting all this passion, love in it and doing it in such a short time. I do not recommend writing a script and, going straight from pre-production to filming in 4 months. Not a fun idea. No.
I do it. I've been doing it. I do stuff like that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not a fun... Well, it's a fun experience, not a fun experience at the same time.
It's stressful.
It's very stressful. I love Lisa. I love you, but you stress. You stress a lot about that film. I love you. Love you. But and then just wrestling, you know. I would say my favorite moment was this past Friday, seeing everything we've done, everything we've dreamed of, putting it all together, and seeing it come together, and standing in that ring with all my friends, and, you know, having Dylan there at ringside, you know, doing what he loves.
Boo. Just kidding.
That's why we love Dylan.
You know, and catching those moments, it was just, having everyone there was just a moment. And, like, I've been smiling the last 3 days about it.
That's beautiful.
Just because of everyone being there. And you could probably ask the group chat. I've sent a message every day saying how thankful I am for them. And, like, everyone that was there meant something to me. You know, they weren't there just to be there. They were there because I thought, well, not that I thought, I knew I could trust them. And just wait until you see this footage. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the best footage around.
Hey.
GG Productions, everybody.
Yeah, guys, tune in. You know who it is. No one yet better, but the one and only Dylan from GG Productions. That will also be in the link down below, in the bio down below. Click it. Don't miss it. Follow. Yeah.
If you don't, I'll come to your house and find you.
Yeah.
With the stick.
Yeah. Well, speaking of a stick or an object, would you like to sign the one and only J&J Talks podcast guest shirt? We would love for you to do that. Guys, every single episode we have our guest come on and sign the shirt. I just have to do something real quick. Just give me one moment. You guys just do your thing.
And the final Jeopardy answer is... he cannot find the screwdriver.
For $400, we're gonna have Junior put the screwdriver
in my head.
In my head.
Well, if you had answer knife and back, still incorrect. Or is it?
So while we wait for a Junior hand to show back up, I have a quick question. Through all the weapons you've used during your pro wrestling, which one was your favorite weapon?
I think we all know that answer. It's the chain. I come out around my neck with these 50-pound toe chains. They're heavy. They're heavy.
I bet.
But we recently just added them to my gimmick.
Okay.
And we use them to get Shiloh her brand new championship.
Ooh, shout out.
And to screw you twice, D. Smith.
Twice. So what are you going to do about it?
Don't ask him that. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Just remember, I have friends protecting me. Friends.
Yep.
I screwed you twice, though. Twice.
And he will screw you again if he has to.
Metaphorically.
Yeah, exactly. But guys, Junior Handy's back in the house. We found the screwdriver. We're gonna have William Porter sign the one and only J&J Talk shirt right freaking now. Right.
Dun, dun, dun.
J&J Talks podcast.
Anywhere
you want, big as you want, small as you want. You're the man. I know it's a little hard. If you want, I can hold it up for you.
There we go.
Hey, check it out, guys.
Ooh.
More than me, you hold it, my friend. Hey.
Follow. This could be you.
This could be you. It is very true. On the one and only J&J Talks podcast. Don't you want to be among something beautiful, something that is potentially going to take off? We are taking off. It's going to happen. You already know it on J&J Talks podcast. You can be on here, guys. Go sign up, like Jose Villa said earlier.
Don't be like Joerogan.
Don't be like
Joerogan and not follow us. Follow us.
Yeah, Joerogan, I follow you. I've been following you, man. Follow me back. Don't be like that. Help us, Canadian podcast, get bigger. Joerogan.
Let's be the dream team.
Dream team.
Dream team at your best.
Whoa, that's amazing, man. Heck yeah. I'm excited about that. Every time we get a new signer on the shirt, it just pumps me right up, gets me going.
Feels good.
It does,
Felt
right?
like I touched royal.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm selling this for $50 after.
Matt Grant's bloody Canadian deathmatch shirt.
So we're gonna get up into our J&J Talk wrap-ups. We're gonna bring the juicy questions. You know, the questions I feel like a lot of people are gonna resonate with today.
This is Final Jeopardy.
It definitely, yeah, exactly. Switch. If I could ask you right now, your dream role in any movie or TV show or even game, what would it be?
Dream role. My dream role. I think my dream role would be hilarious. Would be playing the President of the United States as a Canadian. Not Donald Trump. Not Donald Trump.
Well, like,
fuck Trump.
like, hey there, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, be the first ever American Canadian president.
Hey there, bud.
So basically, the U.S. will be Canada, and Canada will be like the U.S. So technically, Canada will have a prime minister instead of fucking what we got going on now. That would be pretty wild.
Yeah. It would be a comedy series. It would be a comedy series.
That would be wild. That would be great.
So on J&J Talks podcast.
100 million people watching it.
You got to chop up the pinky.
Why was that so good?
That's so funny.
1 million people.
And then another one would be guilty pleasures show you secretly love. Guilty pleasures that you secretly love.
Oh, I talked shit about it for so long, but Grey's Anatomy.
Ooh. I love it.
I'm
a fan.
I've fallen in love with it.
Me too.
I talked so much shit about it and refused to watch it for so long, and I finally just finished it.
We were just talking about it today, actually. The one moment, if I don't want to ruin it. Have you watched all of it?
I finished it all.
Oh, in the elevator with you know the names. In the elevator.
I'm not sure what moment.
When Buddy disappeared.
There's a lot of elevator moments.
Is it McSteamy or McDreamy?
When Buddy died.
Oh, you're talking about when McDreamy died. No, not McDreamy.
Not McDreamy.
The friend.
The guy that got hit by the bus.
Yeah,
George. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
When George disappeared and he was in the elevator and then Meredith came to the elevator and he was like, "It's your time to shine." He disappeared. I cried.
Oh, that was a hard moment.
Yeah.
I've never watched a series that made me cry so much. I love to cry.
Yeah,
I really
me too.
do.
Oh, it gets all that stress out.
When I watch TV shows, not. I don't like crying on purpose.
Yeah. Would you want to date and cry if it was emotional, romantic movie?
Maybe.
Yeah. You know, maybe she might like that.
You know, going back to the whole dream role, it would be a rom-com. Playing someone in a rom-com. 'Cause you don't see people like me in a rom-com. You know?
He ain't wrong.
Yeah.
He ain't wrong.
You know?
Spitting facts.
Freaking, LA.
LA, yeah.
Fucking LA.
Los Angeles.
Fucking Los Angeles.
That's my dream, baby. I'm coming for you, Los Angeles, California. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna take the world over.
I heard some very crappy stories. That's for later though, because they're very crappy.
Should we tell them? We can tell them. We get rated on here.
People like to shit on Donald Trump's star.
Ooh! Actually, we've seen that. Well, not we, but I've seen a video of something about that. Like a video apparently people shitting on his star.
I saw that too. I heard about that.
People are
That's actually legit.
It's legit.
That's
I had a
nuts.
friend that witnessed.
That's nuts.
Yes.
Like, dude, what is this guy doing bending over it? And then you're getting a little closer and you notice that that's the one and only star. That's nuts.
Could also tell you the story how I almost joined Scientology by accident.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So I'm doing acting classes. I have to get story time.
Ah.
So I'm doing, like, looking for acting classes. Well, I didn't know what the Church of Scientology was, because who should know that shit? And they were offering free acting classes. So I was like, why not? It's free. Take a chance. You shouldn't be joining free acting classes. If it's free, it's probably not for you. Lesson learned, people. So he's like, at the end of this call, he's like, well, there will be someone to call you that can help you with your career. So I'm like, okay. And then she's like, what's one thing that keeps holding you back? And I was like, I'm probably my autism and, my bipolar, the ADHD, all those combined don't work.
Yeah.
And,
Solid of stuff.
Yeah. And she goes, what if I can make them disappear? I never hung up a phone so quick in my life. And I'm starting to look into this Church of Scientology. Holy shit. That's all I can say. Never did I end up joining the Church of Scientology.
Yeah. I see a whole bunch of stuff about it. Mm-hmm. People recording them in the front, and they take like kids and run in, and they're very secretive. And it's like, well, if you don't know why, go do your research. But like,
it's a horrible thing. If you support Tom Cruise, I'm telling you, you will not support him afterwards.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy the people that actually support it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, do you remember the Leah Remini?
Yes. There's a documentary. It's really good.
Yeah.
There's a whole documentary by Leah Remini. She talks about her experiences, but she also meets people with their own experience in it, exposing this thing. And all I have to say is fuck Tom Cruise. You don't need Tom Cruise. I don't care if I'm the black sheep of this industry. Fuck him. Fuck him and everything he does. If you're willing to work with him, that makes you just as guilty as him.
Yeah.
Do you remember take 2 more shots for those fucks?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Well, on that, the things that, like, one thing that I'm very curious about is how is this still a thing? Because it is a thing still till this day.
I have no clue. You'd think after, and the worst part is they're government funded.
And I've seen it where the cops can't even go inside. In the buildings
because they have their own police.
Yeah.
People that are working for them are making literally 30 cents a day. How is that even legal?
18 hour days.
How are you living?
Yeah, exactly.
18, 19-hour days.
Yeah.
Some of them have said they've worked 38 hours straight. How's that? How can people be okay with this?
Yeah, no. That's even
wild.
the people that are being manipulated like this. So obviously it has to do with something a little more than just word or someone saying something. They're holding something against them, hence.
And they take these beginner actors and make them think they're the biggest thing. This is going to make their career just to end up in the situation
like everyone else.
Yeah.
So since they're so secretive, what if you decide to quit? Are they going to hide the body?
They take your ID and passport.
That's fucked.
Yeah, they don't let you
basically
leave.
Hide the body.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Well, when you sign $1 million contract to them, right? They can do anything.
Not even $1 million. $1
trillion contract.
Yeah.
True.
$1 contract.
It's so true. When you join the org, and especially if you're going into the Marine org.
Yeah, and this was all started by Ron Huber.
Wow. Fuck that guy.
So remember, if you go and join, you're basically owned, and you just lost the rest of your life.
Yeah. It's hard to get out of it. The only reason Leah Remini got out of it was, I forget what she said, but it was because she was speaking up about them, and they found it easier to get rid of her than keep her.
I've heard some dark stories too on people that have spoken out loud when they shouldn't have. Well, they should have, but they said they shouldn't have. And, there's been people that have disappeared because they say one too many things. So, if you want to come to my door, FBI, let's go, baby.
I'll be waiting.
Oh, shit, run! FBI on JJ Talks podcast.
Just so you know, if I go missing after exposing them.
It was us.
I'm coming to find you.
I'm not done with you yet.
It wouldn't be hard for you to find me.
Well, you gotta put me through a table, so you're gonna be found. All right?
That's so funny.
Put an iPod tracker on him.
Apple tag.
Apple tag.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beep, 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 beep.
What you
That's so
didn't know.
funny.
All right.
So, back to our wrap-ups. I feel like you already asked this question, but it might open up your mind to a little more into depth. Your dream collaboration, and if whomever it is, why?
Didn't ask it, but that's a good question.
Does it have to be a who? Could it be a group?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I
Your
want-
dream collaboration, yeah.
My dream collaboration is to work with multiple companies like Canadian Deathmatch and the best wrestling in Canada and bring them all for one weekend of, like, you know, the collective that GCW does and put one hell of a freaking weekend together of professional wrestling.
Just do one big weekend bash out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
now
the best Canadian companies, maybe a couple American. We'll
So
think
just do
about it.
like one big collab and
Yeah.
just turn like a whole like 2-day series.
maybe
Yes.
maybe a couple professional WWE wrestlers there too.
Former.
Former?
I have an
Do you
idea.
want former?
I have an idea.
Okay.
Why don't at intermission we have J&J Talks podcast come on and friggin' do from Punchcast to podcast
Yeah.
on that? If we can organize it, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
That would be.
That
Would you guys like to see that? Because if you would like to see that,
Let's hear it. We got venues. We just need companies.
yeah.
So if you're
Canadian
watching
Deathmatch.
this,
Oh, 100%. I know we can fill up an arena. I know we could. Guys, if you want to see this, and you want to see this in an actual ring, guys, I know you guys love that backyard fighting vibe, but, you know, at the end of the day, I do really want to show what I'm capable of. And I think you guys, more than what I want, you guys want to see that. And heck yeah, William, that would be amazing if all these venues got together and just a weekend of exploding. Like, you know how insane that would be? That would be nuts. That would be insane. So for your
CNE does it for 18 days of wrestling.
yeah,
We can do it for 3 and make it
Better.
crispy.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
crispy.
We could talk about that company a little bit. I don't know.
Put it up in there. If it's out there, let's do it.
I'm just gonna say, if he's watching, Matthew Grant is the best fucking wrestler, and no one will ever tell me otherwise.
Hey.
shout out.
Yeah.
And that's another fuck, and there's actually 2, so you take 2 shots.
I'm almost done.
Fuck.
That was actually really good on Dream Collaboration. I love that. And more than dreaming, I feel like that you could use that.
That's
I
more
feel
like a
like
reality.
that's reality. We could really make this happen. More than I believe you could just make it happen yourself, because I do look at what you do as a person and how driven you are, and I just I feel like that would be the ultimate weekend. I'm going to that, and if you're not going to that, unfollow. Legit.
Block.
Yeah. But yeah,
It would be a fun weekend.
definitely. We'll talk about that, ladies and gentlemen. But
Stay tuned.
on the biggest question of the night, the big final question before we say our goodbyes, before we wish William here a wonderful night, and for everyone to go comment down below what you thought of this episode. Advice for balancing multiple passions like acting and fighting. How do you do it? Like, how do you possibly balance all of these things?
I will say, when you figure it out, let me know. Because I still have yet to figure out how to balance it all properly. But it's
Compromising, from my perspective, on what I would have said.
yeah,
Compromising.
Compromisation is a big one,
Mm.
but also willing to not give 2 fucks what other people think.
Yeah.
Is the biggest one.
Yeah.
You know, it's like being asked, you know, why do you not correct people when they use the wrong pronouns? Because I don't give a fucking shit what they say.
Yeah.
I know who I am and I know what I
Well,
want.
if you don't like that, then
There's
there's
the
the door.
door.
There's the
Smack
door.
it.
You know, I'll add to that real quick, as everyone knows here, I'm a weird guy. I don't know if you watch our podcast, but I'll sit there. I have this mic beside me. I'll always be like, oh, because I just don't care. I'm just that weird, you know. I'm that outgoing, and if you don't like me, then whatever. It is what it is. I have my kids. I have my family, and if you're my true friend and you can see past the weirdness, maybe even just see the weirdness, then whatever. It is what it is. But I love weird people. I absolutely love weird people. You know,
being weird.
I can guarantee you right now that guy behind the camera, GG Production Dylan, he's a little weirdo. That's why I like him.
I have a
Austin, always returning guest. He's always quiet, being weird over there. I still like him. We have Jose Avila.
Oh, here we go.
He's always hairy, never freaking saying what he should say, but I still like him.
I literally have a stuffed pillow animal, whatever you want to call it.
Stuffy?
That says embrace your weirdness. And I live by that because I'm a weird person and I love it.
I love that. I freaking love that. That's awesome. Before we do shut the cameras down, shut the lights down, and put out, I think, one of our greatest into depth of Through Their Eyes series yet. Before we do that, William, is there anything that you would want to say? Because the last thing I want is for you to wake up or go lay down in bed tonight and be like, darn it, that was that one thing I needed to say, and I freaking forgot. Let our fans know.
No regrets. It's the thing that I forgot. Just joking. It's, you know, I said it at the beginning of the episode. You can do it no matter what you think. And continue to do it if it's your dream. Push for those dreams. Keep on doing it. Fuck the people that don't. There's another one. Take a sip. And, you know, to end the episode, I'd like to say to all my American friends, I feel for you. Fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah. Fuck Donald Trump, everyone.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Shit, I'm late. Sorry, my bad.
So, guys, I just want to say for the last but not least, thank you to Dylan for the visuals, because, guys, this whole hour and a bit long video that you're watching right now came from Dylan, the guy from GG Productions, the visuals, the magic, the best. Thank you so much. So if we all could just put our hands together for Dylan.
Oh, stop!
You think I don't know where to go?
I'm going upstairs.
Behind the scenes. And then also thank you, Austin, for coming on, keeping us company, and that extra laugh and all that stuff is great. We all love it. Also, thank you, Jose Avila, the great co-host. Appreciate you, buddy.
Always making it spicy.
More than anyone, William Porter. Thank you, man. No Thank you so much for coming on.
It was fun.
Yes, it was. It was
very fun.
And guys, like we already said in the beginning of this episode or throughout the episode, if you want to see William come back on, I want him on. You want him on?
I want him back on.
You want him on?
I fucking
You want to come back on?
I want him back on.
Well, we would love to have him on the podcast again. And guys, like we told you, you want to see me get smashed through a table? You want to see Dylan get smashed through a table? You want to see someone get hit over the head by a chair? Would it be head or would it be back? What would it be?
Back.
Probably back, eh?
No concussion.
We'll work our way up with the legs. How's that sound? You want to see a third? Well, head.
No headshots.
No headshots. We're all safe here. And
this isn't Canadian Deathmatch. We don't do the whole CTE.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I just want to say we are trained professionals.
I was just about to say that, and we are trained professionals, so do not try this at home.
Yeah, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals.
And do not offer to do it for free.
Yeah, don't do nothing for free.
Remember, 10,000 likes.
Yeah, hey, exactly. 10,000 likes. Let's get that. But, guys, I appreciate you. This is Junior Handy. This is co-host Jose Avila. This is the one and always returning guest, Austin, with William Porter, Through Their Eyes. This is J&J Talks Podcast. Without any further ado, bye-bye, Daddy! Thanks, man. Appreciate you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Heck yeah, guys.
And we out.
That was great.
Thank you for watching this episode of Through Their Eyes, featuring William Porter. Their story, their passion, and their journey are what this series is all about. Big thanks to our production team, GG Productions, for the visuals. As always, we appreciate the work that brings these conversations to life. Don't forget to follow, like, and share so more people can experience these powerful stories. And be sure to check out jjtalkspodcast.square site to grab your exclusive limited edition merch before it's gone. Until next time, this is the J&J Talks podcast, and we'll see you soon.